did the split in the air, like. Alright, so we have newer version here. Oh, Just got the
back though.
yeah, they won the pitch, but just weren't able to throw off fast enough to get a hit.
Red shorts.
Yeah, red shorts. He's actually a really good player. He has a really good arm. Just not as accurate as some of the worst players, but still a really good arm. Especially since they played the season already. There's some players that just big, and it's just also not everyone is kind of as knowledgeable as they're going on. So they might be more hesitant to get right away as they get more experience. Exactly, yeah. You don't realize how much mileage until you actually put them on, and then you're like, whoa, it's a whole new world. I didn't know I could do all this stuff, slide off the board. Just gives you a whole other dimension to your game. Oblivion's starting to grow. I know that's hard for me to say because I haven't played against a running gun.
It's so tempting.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the times the other team's going to try to bait you into that running gun, right? They want you to run at them because then they're going to catch you off guard. So it takes a really solid mental player.
Come back right.
Yeah.
As far as
Having one more point. Can't see the logo?
No, they can.
Oh,
So I'm
yes.
pointing it out.
I did. No. I just took some generic logos while kind of as placeholder logos. And Captain Austin Coons, or coach I should say, gave me the go-ahead and he said the Oblivion logo was amazing. So we're going with that. Good shots by Tomchuk and Corsellis there. Running up and seizing the opportunity.
You can take out two players on the same offensive set.
Absolutely. Good shot by Register. Wasn't quite expecting it. Sometimes when you're playing in the middle, it's hard to keep track of all the players on the court. It's hard to have that peripheral vision. Sometimes you just want to tunnel in on one or two players. But to have that, like, 70-degree field of vision to see all the players is really important. So, balls now with Oilers and a good shot there.
I'm adjusting his shorts.
Exactly, yeah. When you're playing defense like that, you always got to have your head up and always be prepared. Because you never know when a shot's coming, even if the team only has one ball. Oh, I just can't quite snag the catch there on the sideline. Good attempt.
Still be worried about the sideline. I'll pop up on the other side.
Ball control with Toiler. Nice low shot by Swintax. we should like clip some videos like knee pads versus no knee pads.
This is why you wear knee
Yeah, exactly.
Take pictures of my knee pad. I'll show you why.
Here's the evidence, multiple evidence of it, to show all these newer players. All right, so Toilers throw again. I think if I'm down, I want to put 2 balls on register.
And register is not that catch.
Absolutely not.
Could catch a single ball.
Yeah. If they opt for the single throw.
2, 3.
Austin's looking for the rusher. They're just not in position, so he's being very patient, which I do like.
I think he's going to trust his experience over his matchup there.
Exactly. A lot of times, the more experienced can think to kind of just trade with the player and rush in there and throw quickly because you think you just have them beat, but you gotta really take your time in these situations. Make silly mistakes. God, for those guys.
That's here to protect the equipment, not us.
Exactly, yeah.
They are expendable.
Right, exactly. They don't care. We've taken enough face shots all the years. They're not worried about us. Alright, so both teams really playing it slow here. See if anyone can get land. Good block there by Register. I like that idea, trying to catch him off guard with the counter. Really good block.
Player that's not registered really seems to be having next to register where they're going to throw, which is sort of giving away which exact player he's throwing.
And one thing I noticed was last week, Newer did so well is they weren't telegraphing who they were looking at all. Whereas, even I know I'm guilty of this. A lot of times when you turn the flow at someone, you kind of face them in that direction and you're looking at them. Because when you don't do that, you end up just really good catch. Bring it back on play, Jesse. Now this is going to be a really uphill battle.
Just to talk on the huddle to close, take away the
Right, exactly.
for their party line.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. Definitely. Yeah. It's really good start here for Toiler. See if they continue their momentum here. They did end up winning the last pitch there. Quicker the ball, but they weren't able to this year. Let's see if they can do it this time. But Jesse gets the ball first. He hesitates a little bit. Not able to run.
I got it. I'm running.
Ross is yelling, he's running.
You need a good striker. That's number one extra any team can have is a good striker. So the line hit onto swing tack and put 2 balls on him there. Making humor out of the face shot. I respect it. Ooh, nice dodge there, but
That's what thinking better about that.
exactly capitalizing on it.
Just barely is.
We have a 4-4 game here. Almost looked like Gordon was looking for the throw there in the huddle, but decided otherwise. Up to the line. Throw onto Chesky, just not able to land. It's gonna be zone was a little telegraphed that they were throwing to that side.
Gordon is also more likely to throw that side of the court, which is the nature of the
It's a very, very right. Got the 2 balls on there.
See, there's an example of where the angles on the outside were able to catch Rich.
Exactly. It's really good to. I would have went for a catch. I would have
Tank got it on the outside.
Yeah, that was really good. Block there. Oilers. Absolutely. See, in these situations.
I don't think we have a defense sponsor.
Yeah, right.
I haven't named any brands though.
Yeah, Bellstead.
Terrence.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So when you're the last player, right?
Yes.
And you have multiple balls. There's kind of like 2 schools. You have the one where a player would be stationary, use those 2 balls to kind of hide behind and just try to block. Or you have the players who like to do the big movement and react to the ball. Is there a style that you think might be better than the other? Or is it kind of just preference? Right, exactly, yeah.
Back to Did you ask me a question?
I did ask you a question, yeah.
I was just noticing the lip.
No, it's okay. Player safety first. So when you're the last player on the court, do you think it's better to kind of hide behind those 2 balls, right? And kind of just focus on your blocking? Or do you think it's better to react to the balls and use the dodge movement, basically? What are your thoughts on that?
I think part of it is dependent on the player.
Okay.
Some players are good enough at just stationary blocking. You see someone like Jake Grenier who just sit there and block it, and he can throw from the back line, so he just pop us and throw.
Exactly.
Whereas you see someone like Elton who gets as much movement as he can constantly.
Exactly.
So I would say you can recognize which one you're better at, and then work on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I find for myself, when I try to do something that I haven't really practiced, like I'm more of the mover and the dodger, but when I try to just go stationary and block, I find myself getting hit more than I should. So then I just end up going, forget it. I'm going back to dodging. Once you get punished that many times, you're like, I'm over it. I'm not just hiding behind the balls anymore. But I think it's an interesting conversation. Like,
Very hard to hit.
thank you. Watch me at 9:20, see what I do. But yeah, I think it's really interesting to talk about which style is better when you're the last player. Right, so lots of high shots there.
Everyone throws high by accident sometimes, but you see newer players still getting used to the ball.
Right, absolutely.
It's a strange ball to throw because it's very light.
Absolutely, yeah.
So most people are used to throwing a baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one thing I had to learn too. Like throwing a dodgeball is so much different than every other ball. You really have to adapt to it specifically, right? Or you're not going to be as successful as you could be.
What's even more difficult?
Oh, that's something I haven't tried.
It's so hard to grip.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I'll ever take up soft, but yeah, I tried to throw once and it was just. I wasn't even sure how to grip it. Like with a football, you have the laces, right? Oh, left chest and getting hit on the back. Just barely on the skin.
A large part of was successful with his first throw.
No. They got lots of red today. Look at that, changed their color from red from orange to red. So Toilers up in players. So shot onto Gordon. What a throw there.
That did allow it back.
Connor Schmidt just has a really powerful throw and accurate.
Now, Schmidt
Just
is
like
someone
his
who he has a baseball bat, I believe, and you can tell by the way he plays.
Absolutely.
Brings it inside his head.
Yeah. Yeah, just like his younger brother who you see play afterwards.
Yes. Spanish bet.
Oh, he's on Dark
Oh, excuse me, Dark Horse.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that.
They're up against Oblivion.
Dark Horse also has their other one, Josh.
Yes, exactly. You got the whole family. It's the
They're all
Schmidt
very good at
brothers.
dodgeball.
Yeah. Not as famous as Mario, but just as attractive. All right, and another point there for Oilers. Really recovering from that first game. Playing really well. Oh, we got Cody Chomchup showing off to the camera. Not too sure what he's doing there, but let's see if he has a speed here for another amazing hit. Nice throw there by
Excuse me, couldn't hit.
I think a lot of times in those situations, the only thing you really do, it's really hard to, unless you're Eldon Moore or someone with that dodging ability, it's really hard to dodge.
Eldon has this incredible ability. Still only have like 30%.
Exactly, yeah, because he just move out of the way.
You don't know which way he's moving. You throw it straight.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was scary.
For us normally when you're in that situation at the line, the only thing you can really do is go
Just hope.
nice. Yeah, exactly. Is that Berserk he's wearing? That's the anime? I don't know if you know what that is, but yeah, I think that's yeah, I think that's
And it's not.
oh, twin tack! And he stays in. You couldn't see it on the screen because of the score was blocking it. But what an effort from Swintack to stay in
And
bounds.
suddenly, Oilers
Yeah. Oh, and another shot. And another shot.
trying to end the
And Sanchez gets the shot on the last Oblivion players to give to Oilers. Absolutely. And now Oilers have a 5-1. Great play. I mean, both sides. But
Now, Shesky has the chance to not die.
yeah, absolutely.
A lot of times when they over rush, if you're the one receiving that pitch, you know there's a good chance.
Right.
You just hope you take some.
Exactly.
You're just like Devin McManus.
Yes, exactly. He's one of those players. You got,
He's sitting down a lot.
right. You have Dustin.
As long as he takes it.
Yes. You have Rex from Lady Zeal, who is very much the same. So not everyone's favorite position to play on the court, but definitely an important one. That's for sure. Oilers not able to land. Oh, what a dodge there! What a counter shot.
A lot of times it's sudden death and suddenly chaos because no one wants to put the ball next to the clock.
Exactly.
And suddenly everyone's a catcher.
Right? Yeah.
I once.
Oh, and there you go.
Tom Check
That's
proves me
what's the opposite of commentator's curse? Like commentators, I don't know.
fortune.
Yeah, commentator's fortune. Oh, and Corcel, yeah, right, exactly. And Corcel
I
is
was about to brag about my team.
just drew all of a sudden. I feel like sudden death now goes so quick. You blink and then it's down to a 4v1. Nice dodge there by Schmidt. Sometimes, like, the bigger players, they get so impressive. Like, you never expect them to dodge it once. Yeah, Schmidt. Oh, yeah.
He also likes to slide on the ground.
Okay.
I believe he also has a volleyball.
Okay. And good thing he brought a volleyball.
Yes, he has Larry Tippy. I'm not sure what
Oh, what a drop off the catch by Drew Register. That was unreal. I was not expecting that. And now this is definitely winnable for Oblivion. I think in that situation, you're going to throw I think it's best to just throw them all three at once. They were trying to be a little bit. See, and now they're getting Swintack. things that flicks can be better?
It's ball control.
Okay.
There's been a few times where they throw it and not.
Yeah, definitely. I think.
Should I take the mic into the room?
No.
Mic'd up action?
Yeah. If this mic could extend, I swear we would. But that'll be another project.
That's when you want to stop playing.
But
I don't want to give away their secrets, but I believe Brian Gordon is just clarifying play calls.
Unless we make a call.
Thing to clarify with the players.
I think one thing that you mentioned about ball control is really hard for newer players. Yes, they can.
There's anyone who comes into dodgeball has this instinctual reaction that, oh, I gotta pick the ball.
Right.
You know, I've seen it so many times. Oh, I gotta pick it up.
Right. But that's what you do in gym class, right? Like
Exactly. And if you play at recreation, there is. Which is what is nice about the competitive side is that you realize that there's strategy.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this team.
Exactly. Real sport with real strategy. Right. I'm gonna take this halftime break to try and adjust the camera. Does that look a little better? Or no? Does that look better at all?
So like, when I was playing guard,
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I think we get more we had a lot of net.
No. I think it was just more slanted to the other side.
Yes.
But yeah,
Is
Brian.
that just like a web?
Need a GoPro though, so we can do the side angle.
Yeah, that's a lot. I have my focus on the phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just I'm on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, exactly.
Well, so,
Yeah.
you know, I spent so many seasons watching Grant record all those games. I was like, you know,
Right, exactly. And it was the same thing with the stream tonight. Mitch was generous enough to let me use the main Dodgeball TTV channel. Yeah, here we are. So it's exciting. And see how it goes. So ready to start the second half. See if oh, let's go.
doesn't matter what happens.
when I played against the West, great catch on the board. He basically caught it against his face.
Oh my goodness.
So I clipped it and sent it to Austin Phillips to send it.
Yeah.
You gotta respect it it's against you.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
That's something you don't see from
It's something that I've had debates with people about who say that pump fakes aren't as I just think one pump fake is pretty much the same. If a player does a big movement and then they're stationary, and I feel like fakes don't take up that much energy. I think it's worth it to go on that fake. Especially when you do them as a team as well. Like it's one thing for one player to fake, but if you have multiple people faking at one time, it is so hard for a team to be able to track all those players, knowing who's going to throw when. That I think usually when you're in a couple more than not you're able to get some hits from it.
And the important part about faking is it makes it actually look like you're throwing.
Exactly.
I've seen some people where they're just they're not throwing that.
Exactly. And that comes with more experience, right? Like once you're new, you see people faking, you don't know, right?
I would say
Okay.
his fake looks basically like his throw.
Yeah.
It's a very
And that's super important for my work as well, right? Just trying to get your fake to that throw. really struggled last season. Start to have some success, right?
Winnipeg was an interesting team in that
That's extreme. A lot of times, like I know for myself personally, I started off in like the recreational bronze league and played some draft and slowly worked my way up to men's. But to start off in men's was really
But yes, I did the same thing. I started in the recreations that I played.
yeah, that's interesting. Opposite road to those people. Right, he started in draft as well, yeah, right? Yeah, everyone has their own dodgeball journey, right? Everyone's going to end up where they end up as long as they enjoy the sport.
And this is a competitive division. It's still a pay-to-play league. Terrence is attempting to get
What's his name, Forward Hat?
Yes, we were calling forward head.
Oh, and another good hit. Oh, and just barely there. See, because he had a ball in his hand, he did not expect him to catch. And that's something I get that messes me up. When they have that ball, you don't think they're going to drop it. Right? You think, oh, they're just going to block. I'm pretty much.
Swintek didn't even drop his ball. He just caught it.
Exactly, yeah.
And I would say Swintek is one of the better players.
And I think that's the importance of working with your team. Not going rogue and throwing on the ball. Because if you have another teammate there who's ready and knows where you're throwing, they can, the second that ball caught, they can take the ball player, right? They're in a stationary position catching it. So.
And that's also where he's been playing long enough. You might know that Swintek is very good. Catching with the ball is a strange art form. I have much better catching with the ball. More likely to drop the ball back up. To bring up Theo Devlin, he's very good at I feel like he only catches when he catches.
Interesting.
I rarely see him catch when he's empty. Yeah. Like when he's dodge when he's empty.
Right.
When he has a ball.
Because I feel like I'm someone who's not going to catch unless I'm empty-handed,
Theo catches with two balls.
right? That's ridiculous. Oh, and another catch.
His stance is just, he gets low
Right.
and he's got long legs, so his thighs almost give him a bucket.
I think that's one thing about having experience against other players because you know kind of what they're capable of, what they can. But if you're a newer team, you're not sure what the other players can do. So some of the things they do, whether if someone's a really good catcher, you don't know it's going to catch really hard, right? So I think that's where experience really comes into play.
I told him just assume everybody's good at everything.
Exactly, and then you'll never be surprised.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Honestly, also, don't throw one.
Right, exactly. And sometimes you're going to do it anyways. You learn from your mistakes, right? Oh, he's back in the game. Oh, and a nice shot.
His hat was coming high a lot in the first half.
Exactly. Oh, okay, let's fix that. Better?
Can't see that left side. Just
Alright, let's see what he's got. He's gonna opt to hide behind the C. This is.
I think how he was sitting with no balls earlier, I think he's the type to plant.
Right. I like planting. More amount of players. And of course, they're gonna take that straight, right? Oilers are up on
Exactly, yes.
players.
Oilers need to have great players that can go
Absolutely.
register with his talent team.
So Oilers take a 5-point lead against the Judges. Josh the Bird is give it to the one. Josh the Bird. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe he's helping out Oilers. Yeah, could be. Zeal has a pretty big roster, so I'm sure they're not worried about him. Oh, that ball was not activated. Absolutely, it's got to be. Right.
Robert Cassell's throws harder than I realized. In this game, I've really noticed he's got more power than I haven't seen him play as much as the offense because he was only playing bench last year. So, whereas
Nice shot by it was in the bread basket. He just wasn't able to secure it. I think that was a trade. Yeah. Oh, and a nice shot.
his own player.
Yeah.
Newer players also have
Absolutely.
but realistically, he's the best defense.
Oh,
Many catches, but
he had a
he is
absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely. Exactly.
can't expect
Yeah.
anyone else.
Right. Right. No, absolutely. And I think it's also too dependent on who you're playing against and whether or not they're going to take those solo goals against you. Right. If you have a more disciplined team, maybe like a team like Dark Horse, they don't take those solo goals. You're not going to have the opportunity to get all those catches. You still might get a couple, right? Maybe not that many, but yeah, definitely still a phenomenal player. And I think he was the MVP of the first 2 games for sure. Jesse Copeland had an unreal game, but he was pretty impressive. Which is good to see because I know he was injured during the
I was surprised.
the World's tournament there.
It's something he was close.
Right,
He was already back.
right, yeah, which is good. Yeah, good recovery and yeah, so that's that. Hit off the rush. So good intro board and trying to get the sneaky curve off, but oh, I did see that, yeah.
When they were collecting him,
Yeah,
right past the table.
yeah, that was hilarious. I did see that. Oblivion making a mistake. 2 shots, but not at the same target, so he didn't really have to do as much dodging. Oh, and a nice catch there. Four balls. I think I'm leaving it. Like 2 balls on one person. Does it still have 6 on the court? There's a lot less room to dodge, right? If you put 2 balls on one person, there's a lot more chance to get that hit. Just might even get a good bounce. Exactly, yeah. But like you said, it's just, you know, they're not as experienced as the other team.
They may have also been
True. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Those are some of my favorite catches when it bounces off your chest. You think you're out and then you manage to sneak it out. Nice dodge.
high-fiving his player. But they're athletic and counter. Technically not This young man has a
Like last season, he was a lot more inaccurate. He has seen these last game, exactly. And he has really good dodging as well. I think. Yes. Yeah, right? But yeah, on that last shot, though, he wasn't expecting the counter. As you get more experience, you'll throw that shot, but then you'll hit the floor or do something else or trip for the catch for 3 minutes like this. Right? So, Oilers take the timeout once again.
See him electing
I think they weren't getting rid of
immediately for it.
absolutely. I feel like they're stopping. I think that's an important thing. Just adapt. Once you realize exactly. And it's easier said than done. And you want to do it as quickly as possible. And I think that's why they're often just go for the safe defensive. The more that goes into it than you might actually think. You think it's just throwing, dodging, and catching, but there's so much that separates the good players from the great ones. Exactly.
It's nice to see the team.
Oh, the ball that's rolling over to our side here. So Toilers down players, but up ball. Oh, and a double hit! Onto Oblivion.
I
Unfortunate.
don't know if you noticed
real Dodger. Probably the best Dodger in the city, I would say. There's arguments probably to be made with some other players. I know my teammate Theo Devlin is also really good, but
As Jordan Ferris would say, this guy's liquid.
yeah. I haven't heard that used before. That's a big thing. I gotta start saying that. This guy's liquid. But yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Watching a game,
Right.
some of his Dodgers.
And yeah, you have players like Real as well. But Eldon is just so unreal at Dodgeball. So hard to hit, especially like close up as well. Those you can make dodges. Right, so now we are going into sudden death.
Blocking counts as a ball is part of your ball. Check on something and then he's running back.
Oh, and he goes for the catch, but doesn't take it. Final score, 11-2. Two newer teams.
Yes, Torley's just born this season.
Yeah, exactly. Some experience.
Everyone has played at least this season.
Yep.
For anyone watching,
No, yeah, absolutely not. The final score, 11-2 for Oilers. And yeah, we'll have the next game up shortly. It'll be Oblivion versus Dark Horse. So stay tuned to
third of our
exactly. So stay tuned.
that footage so that I made that catch.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So yeah, stay
Breaking
tuned
news,
and
that
we'll
was
be
a
back
catch.
shortly. Thanks for watching.
Am I still alive? Pull up.
Wait, was there?
Bill O'Reilly. Were you not live that whole time?
Mike was muted the whole time.
Oh, boy. We had some golden comments.
I am so sad. And I made mistakes. Well, I had the chat.
the main channel here, and then
Okay.
be back at that. So.
I gotta change the score. So Winnipeg, Dark Horse. So I gotta go. They're just. I should be able to do this easier than having to do each one as the game's going. So that's a little bit.
But they're each different text boxes.
It is terrifying back here.
I was not afraid of Terrence.
I was terrified, man.
I trusted the Nets. I asked Oblivion their names so that you can give names.
Oh, I'm Coley.
Yes. Red shirt is Coley, yes.
That red shorts.
Yes. What did I say, shirt?
Yeah.
Sorry, red shorts, yes.
Okay, this should be the time.
Connor Becker and Sports Hat.
Hats.
Oh, you know the name? Okay, perfect.
Well, I don't know what to do now.
Okay, so now I'm gonna turn this on. And get ready. You don't understand the importance of this. That's what you're not getting.
So take over after. Oy vey.
All right, I'll see you
Have
later.
fun.
All right, so we are here live. Taryn Sampson and the
Taylor Ewell's here today.
The lovely Taylor Ewell, who is also a world gold medalist.
Thank you. That is true. Yes, I am.
So, what do you think about your dark horse friends here? They've been looking really
what just
good.
happened right there? Aaron just pushed the line, and then
They are
ricochet
playing.
catch
They are
into
playing
Dustin.
way differently than I have seen them play. They are playing so fast.
Well, they're not retro anymore. New
True.
team, new style.
Absolutely. They are playing so quick. It is really impressive.
They got a lot of fast people. Like you got Aaron now that you've added. You have Josh that you've added.
Right, yeah. They got a lot of new talent. I'm really interested to see how their team plays out here. The Schmidt brothers, Jason Mergler, of course, being that solid leader. Vivian's record is 2. All right, so Dark Horse takes the early lead there, off to a 1-0 score. Oh, Dustin not able to get that hit off the pitch.
But Jason
But
coming
stays
in with that
alive.
background, Mergler,
Yeah, absolutely.
incredible.
off to reset, but Ben Schmidt taking out the right guard of Oblivion here. So are you familiar with all the Oblivion players?
I know a couple of them. I've gotten to learn a few of them through Austin and just watching them last season, but like they're super new, right? So I don't know a lot of them.
So who are some of the players that you think we should look out for on this Oblivion team?
Well, you have Drew and Brian, right? Who have been playing for a while. So those are kind of the leaders on the team.
Okay.
You got Connor Becker. He's on their left side right now.
Okay.
Great catcher.
Okay.
Very talented that way. Has a great low, hard throw.
What a shot there by...
And you have Coley Dennis.
By Greg. That was impressive.
Yeah, so
Coley Dennis.
Beautiful. Yes. Who's not on the court right now. He's not in
wearing
the gym
red
right now.
shorts.
He's red shorts on. Insane throw. As soon as he figures out how to keep that aim.
He seemed a lot more accurate the last game though, and I was really impressed with
yes,
his
definitely
adjustment
improving
there.
every week, which is really good.
And I forget his name, but he went for the catch there, but just quite wasn't able to snag it.
Josh Schmidt has an insane throw, so that's a hard one to catch.
Oh my goodness. The ball's flying everywhere. I think they put 4 on register there. No way you could get out of the way of that one. But a good attempt, nonetheless. All right, so we're down to the last Oblivion player. Dustin just wants to trade with them.
I mean, that's the play here, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You got to just take them out. So they're going to offer a Schmidt brother pendulum strategy. What a dodge!
I mean, it works. There you go.
Oh, absolutely.
Schmidt brother pendulum
strategy. Yeah.
Is that the new name of this play?
I think when you're the last player standing in a situation like that, you really got to be careful with your positioning, right? Because if you step 2 feet too far forward, they're just going to rush you and take you out.
When you have
split second.
You don't want to be. You got to line yourself up with the person that you feel is the better target, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
You take that throw straight. You focus on that cross. The straight one's going to get to you first, so you have time to block that second one coming from the corner.
Absolutely, yeah. So Dark Horse not able to secure the pitch there, and Oblivion opts to play more defensively. It's going to be Dark Horse's burn to throw. Brian Gordon going for his famous curve there, just not able to land. It's famous to me, okay? Taken out there by, not too sure who got the hit there.
Josh and Ben Schmidt, both Schmidt brothers.
Oh, Schmidt brothers, the synergy is real. So we got, is it just me or has Greg's throw got even harder over the last little bit? Yeah.
It has.
I feel like everyone's just leveling up so much the last year or so, and it's
big
really
pandemic glow up.
Right, exactly.
A
Really
double
good
on
to
the Dark
see.
Horse side.
The level of play right now in the city is just so impressive. And I really like how everyone's continuing to improve and put work
And lots
into
of
this
new
game.
players too. Like
Absolutely.
lots of development's been very nice.
Exactly, yeah. Sometimes seeing the same old faces gets a little stagnant, but we have lots of new teams, especially for men's this season. It's going to be interesting to see how they all do, and if they opt to, stick around and really take their game to the next level. Nice dodge there. All right, we'll see what he can. Oh, Eldon, he's going to go for the trade. Oh, not able to land. Wow, what an impressive dodge by Eldon. That might have been the greatest dodge I've ever seen in my entire life. What on earth was that?
That was crazy.
I plead everyone to clip that right now. That was the greatest dodge I've ever seen.
Ooh, and Dustin
is going to take a trade, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Solid round.
Brunitsky
Have you ever seen a dodge that good before?
I mean, I don't know if that was a dodge or if it was just
I don't know what that was, but that was
life on the
unreal.
line.
Right, exactly. I need to learn how to do that. I'm going to watch that relentlessly. And we have a 3-0 lead for Dark Horse here. Really putting their foot on the gas here. We'll see if Oblivion can stop their momentum coming into this next match. Oh, really quick pitch there. I've been so impressed with how quick everyone's pitches have been getting off. Like, is this the Terrence Sampson effect? Like, everyone's just been working so hard
That
on
ball
their
that you
pitches.
just threw just went straight between everybody. Everyone was grouped in the huddle there. It was a great take, and it just went right between.
Sometimes you,
Oh no.
and barely clipped there.
Burglar risking the last ball for that one, eh?
Yeah. Got it. Yeah, sometimes it's very tempting when there's 6 players on the court to kind of just solo throw. But I think in those situations it's even more important to put 2 balls on people because you don't have as much room to dodge, right? So, see what Dark Horse opts to do here. Oh,
Eldon.
What a throw from Eldon.
That was so sneaky.
That one's
Such a
so-
sneaky throw from Wu.
Exactly. It was so fast. If it came at me, I wouldn't even be able to dodge it. It would have smoked me right in the face.
I wouldn't have been able to dodge it. Not at the back
No.
line, right?
Oh,
and he
Eldon
went
goes for the catch. And why not, right? You're the last. You have 6 players on the court. Like, even if you don't make the catch, you still have 5 players on your side.
Yeah, but then everyone starts.
No.
Wow.
That didn't just happen.
What?
Aaron
He just
Oliver
juggled it,
Job.
Kicked it back up with his foot and then caught it.
Oh my goodness. How many clips are we gonna have from this game? Oh my goodness. I've never seen a catch like that.
was
Is that
so
legal?
cool, yeah.
Are you allowed to kick it up?
As long as it doesn't hit the ground, it can hit any
Yeah.
part of yours or your teammate's body, right? As long as it's still live, it's still live.
Oh my goodness. That was just a great heads-up play from Oliver Job.
Very
Really good
impressive.
job.
So soccer skills coming in
Right,
handy.
exactly, yeah. Oh! You know what? That was not a bad trade, but just not able to get the hit because was that Mergler or Oliver Job who jumped out for the catch there? Not too sure, but
For the ricochet?
Yeah.
It was Eldon Wu, actually, who got the ricochet catch there.
Dark Horse now with 6 players and oh my
nice
goodness!
catch.
What a catch there! Goes for another throw, but just too. I don't know if.
Yeah, if
maybe
you
should have
catch it, you get
talked-
to throw it, right?
Yeah,
That's how that
exactly,
works?
right? Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Pernitsky's throw has been looking really strong, too, recently. It's super
Absolutely.
low.
Absolutely. Everyone's been practicing. Everyone's leveling up. Yeah, we're gonna be a scary province. Hopefully, come next nationals. We'll have to see what happens. What? I thought that was a block, but very good honesty from the Bolivian player. It's very easy to stay on the court when you get hit in the fingers and. Not quite able to land there, so it's going to be a Bolivian's throw with 4 balls. I think a situation like this, putting 2 on Burglar would not be the worst of ideas.
With no ball in the middle, that
Exactly.
might be the way to go.
Yeah, but instead they...
Just get hit out by Wu and Pernitsky, just being super aggressive for
Yeah.
being as high up in score as they are right now.
Exactly. I think you got to work as a team there, and that was super smart by Pernitsky.
Yeah, it's a great trade.
Like, you're up in players, and that's something that really got the best of my team when we played against Dark Horse, was the fact that they were taking these trades and you weren't expecting it.
Yeah. It was
You're
a
not-
great pump fake
Absolutely.
right there at the line to distract the player so that Schmidt could come up from behind and hit him.
100%. Yeah, they are looking really, really good right now. I'm really impressed with the way Dark Horse is playing. Playing completely differently than I've seen them play in the past. I mean, like you said, it is a new team. They aren't retro anymore, so they got a completely new style, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing from them.
Me too, absolutely.
All right, so we got I think a 5 or 6 now, 5-0. Oh, and a
Double take off the pitch, hitting both rushers for
If
Oblivion.
you're Oblivion, you got to get back in that situation, right?
Your number one job at the line, once you get those balls, once you make your throw, should be getting back as fast as possible every time.
Right, exactly. And that's just an experience thing, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That's something you learn as you go.
Right.
More of the court awareness and understanding how the game works and where you should be at the court on at what time is
It's a
definitely an
numbers
experience
game.
thing.
Yeah, it's a numbers game. And if you're down 2 numbers right off the start of the round, you're going to have a really tough time, and it puts your team
Absolutely,
in
and we have to remember too, Oblivion's only been a team, this is only their second season, right?
Exactly, yeah. And it wasn't like they came through the rec league or draft or any of it. They started in men's, which is
Yep, that was their
Not
first
in-
season
yeah.
together, first anything. None of them played co-ed, none of them played rec.
so playing in in one of the top competitive leagues is tough when you haven't even really played the game before.
And they're taking points off of like top teams too.
Exactly.
And they're not getting the wins every game, obviously, 'cause they're brand new. But taking points off of those teams, it's a serious accomplishment. They should be very proud of.
Absolutely. And I feel if they stick with it, they're only going to continue to improve. And who knows, maybe in 5-10 years, Oblivion's the new era or something.
I mean,
Who
they're
knows?
really young too, right? All these
exactly.
guys are early
what
20s.
A dodge. Or what a fake that. My goodness, by Greg. That was so impressive.
Chico putting on huge pressure there.
Yeah. Oh, and a hit there on Pacheco.
Oh, and a catch
Schmidt
from
with the
Ben
catch.
Schmidt. Wow.
Ben Schmidt's a sneaky catcher. When I played with him, I never expected him to catch.
Yeah,
Really.
you know
But
what? I
then
don't like it.
You don't like him? Why?
I don't want him to be a sneaky catcher.
Why?
Because I throw at him and he catches me out all the time. I don't like it.
Too bad. Get good. Get better. Throw better.
I guess so.
Yeah, no. Getting caught is probably the second worst feeling for me personally in dodgeball.
It's so defeating.
Number one is when a ball bounces off a player and then hits you.
When you're not paying attention.
And you're not paying attention.
Oh, the worst.
It's like,
Yeah.
I did not deserve this death. And here I sit on the side of the court.
Ooh, nice throw there.
I respect what Dustin tried to do there. He went
Absolutely.
for the catch. Not able to snag it, but it was a good attempt. Right, so Dark Horse, players. Murgler! What a snipe that was! Oh my goodness. That was unreal.
Yo!
The flick of the wrist there was...
Coley Dennis just looked at me like he has no idea how that just happened.
Neither do I, honestly. That
Oh my
came
god.
so quick.
And then, of course, you got to see the glory just ripped out of Murgler's hands
Right,
by the one-handed catch by Olivier Jobs.
Yeah.
Ooh, sneaky throw.
Yeah, didn't quite land though. One
Still-
thing Oliver Job does really well is he's able to look, or he's able to throw at where he's not looking.
The no-look
really well.
throw, yes.
Absolutely.
He's very, very good at that. I mean, it lacks the accuracy.
Yes, sometimes.
But if he can get that there, that throw is very
Also, sometimes
sneaky.
it does. It is very accurate.
If it's only sometimes accurate, that means it's not accurate.
It's a very good point. I'm going to take that point into consideration the next time I speak. All right, so Oblivion down to one player, and he manages to make
great
the block.
block.
Yeah. He has 5 balls here. But Murgler is not scared at all.
Well, would you be?
No, not
Like,
when I have
if
3
not
other
if you're
players
Murgler.
No, especially not if you're Murgler. But when you have 3 other players on the court, right?
Absolutely.
You're
3
taking
very,
out.
very
Oh,
strong,
what an
talented
impressive
players.
rush there, and really good hold there by Job. He saw
Yeah,
he saw the shot wasn't there, and he resisted and he held and regrouped with his team. I think that was extremely smart. A lot of players would be tempted just to throw there, especially when you have people on your side of the court and your team yelling, "Throw it, take it!" It's really hard to restrain yourself in that moment and be like, you know what, I'm gonna chill because it's the right thing to do. So, yeah, really good decision making there by Job, and
Cooley,
another
that was
point
insane.
from
You got murdered. Cooley, that was literal murder.
my co-caster here feels the need to insult one of the players on the court.
I don't know. Did you see that
Right.
drop shot? Coley knows. He knows. He knows that it was murder.
A little slow getting back to Oblivion, but they managed to stay alive. Dark Horse's burden to throw.
Ooh.
Not quite landing.
Josh Schmidt's just able to float in the air sometimes. It's insane.
Absolutely.
Like, he jumps and he stays there. You throw 2 balls at him and he's still in the air.
Yeah, and I think a lot of players are a bit one-dimensional in the fact that they're very good at either blocking while being stationary or jumping without a ball. But Josh is able to, and what a catch there by Dustin.
God, the
But
ricochet
Josh is
catches
able
today.
to do both. He's able to dodge, jump, and block all at the same time.
Yeah, he's
And it's a
very
skill
good at
that-
keeping his body
Right.
forward so that block is there every time he needs, right? A lot of
Absolutely.
jumpers turn in the air.
Absolutely, yeah.
And these ricochet catches in this game have just absolutely been a game changer.
Yeah,
Just
it's...
every ball on Dark Horse, and I don't know if that's the plan, but every ball that's getting thrown at them is just getting ricocheted into the air into a catch.
And I think that I think there's two things to talk about with that, because on the one hand, right, I think it's a lot of solo throws. So when you're
Absolutely.
putting 2 balls on people, it's a lot harder to get those ricochet catches. And I also think it's the experience factor, right? Because Dark Horse's played for so long, they know to look out for those, and they know when their teammates are yelling up to be ready for those catches. Right?
Absolutely.
So when you're a little less experienced, and an unfortunate disarm there on Drew Register. That's another one of the worst ways to get out. Those disarms are just the worst. I'm going to have to make a poll on that. Worst ways to get out in dodgeball.
The most defeating way
Yeah.
to get eliminated.
Is it a
in
disarm?
dodgeball
Is it
match.
a bounce hit? Or
Is it blocking and sudden
Or
death?
is it getting caught?
Blocking and
Blocking and
sudden
sudden death
death
is pretty bad too.
Oh
But
my
you
god.
know what? I think the difference is that like some of those things are on you.
Oh! Greg getting
Like
caught
that
on the
hit
back
right
line
there was
right there,
definitely
right?
on Greg. Not paying attention. Does not look
Absolutely.
happy at all. Yelling at another player on the sideline.
And this going to sudden death. Not sure if the Oblivion player here got hit before or after the whistle, if the ball was thrown. I guess we'll figure out as soon as sudden death starts if he's still in or not.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we have a little discussion here with Oblivion, trying to figure out what the game plan is for sudden death here. Oh, so we're actually still in regular time here.
Wow. I didn't realize that Oblivion had called a timeout here. I thought it was
interesting,
sudden
yeah.
death. So
So
gotta
did I.
re-sort the balls out because
So we're going to have
Dark Horse
10 more
threw one over.
seconds, and then we're going to be going into
the no block
death.
round.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice pump fakes. Ooh,
Nice dodge there by Gordon.
all 4 balls. What a risky maneuver.
Oh, and a hit onto Bernitzky. Will that count? I'm not too sure if the time ran out or not.
Oh, the ball should still be live. That should be a hit.
And I think he's going to be called out here. So we're going to have a 2-on-4 match for sudden death here. So I have a question. I'm not too sure if you saw the patch on the back of Josh's head.
Yeah.
Do you know if that's some type of injury or what's going on?
I would assume probably. It's just a Band-Aid, so
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't sure. Like, it seemed a little concerning.
Oh,
what a
the
catch there by
shadow
Eldon.
catch.
He knew.
They
He knew
both
the curve
wanted
was
that
coming.
one.
Absolutely, yeah. So Dark Horse will take the lead there for the first half. Okay, yeah, and that's the end of the first half. So we will have a short break here, and then we will be back for the second half. Turn off the sound. I need to yell that.
Oh, I'm gonna play after this. I'm talking tonight. Yeah, I got a game at 30. Was I at home?
Yeah, doing the stream.
No, I messed up. Like, it showed my camera and, like,
Is that your
I was here. No. I had my camera on, like, hours ago, like, testing stuff out. And then when I started it here, that scene was, like, still on the screen. I know. Do you know how many hiccups there's been? This has been not good.
So when you click on the text to modify it, they can't see that you're modifying it. They just see whatever, like, they don't see you like that pop-up box doesn't show for them.
Which one?
Like when you went to change the school, you just clicked on the text.
I think it does, though.
You think they see that?
Yeah.
Have you watched it? Let me get it. Like I want to see what the. I think the mic is still on.
You let me know when it's live.
Okay, we're good to go.
Hey, did you see how the sudden death?
See? That's what I'm talking about. I really got to get my...
Perpetual sudden death.
Yeah. Reset, start. And we are back for second half action. Dark Horse versus Oblivion. And you know what? Dark Horse has just been playing really well this game. They're playing so much faster than I'm used to seeing them. And it's been really interesting to see their play style kind of change here.
Absolutely. Good opportunity for Oblivion here with the 5 balls.
Just not able to land onto Schmidt.
3 balls apiece. Oblivion's bird in the throw again.
All right, so we're gonna see who they offer. Opting for Schmidt. Dustin going up for the trade, just not able to land.
Looking like now 4 balls for Dark Horse.
So let's see. Oh, and what a shot!
Mergler taking out the guard.
Yeah, that was a really clean shot there. A lot of times with solo throws, you see a lot of players opt for middle players without balls, but he just targets the guard right. Oh, and
Whoa. Oblivion playing very aggressively.
Very aggressive.
Oh, they're calling a hit there on Perditsky.
Okay.
5 balls out. I think this is the biggest lead right now that I've seen Oblivion have tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking to get their first point, and what a disarm! I'm not too sure whose ball that even was. It looked like
That was Schmidt. That was Schmidt.
That ball
yeah.
came in like a
There's
rocket.
a slight delay from Schmidt, which is sometimes good because you get to see where they're moving and then you get that hit.
Absolutely. It's like a fake without actually faking, right?
Very nice throw.
Oh my
big
goodness!
counter.
There's no way that throw.
Excellent curve down the side.
Yeah, that was.
Now we got 2 apiece here. Throws a little bit low.
So if you're Oblivion in this situation, do you just want to opt to go for the 1 ball throws?
Not if you get the 4 balls. I think if you get the 4 balls, you take a chance and you get 2 on someone, especially when you're playing against a more experienced team, such as Dark Horse.
Yeah. I think if you could take out Mergler here, you might be in really good shape.
It's tough to
Opting
say.
go for
Both are very capable players of finishing off this, even if they're by themselves. And there you go. You got Schmidt taking him out at the knees.
Absolutely.
One
Great
apiece.
shot. I've been impressed with a lot of the throwing that's been going on today. And Schmidt! Wow, what a play there.
Very good move on that part when you have down to 1 player there. As soon as they're up at the line there, you just do that quick rush. If they're not ready for it,
Exactly,
you
yeah.
can trade because
Exactly,
you have
because-
that 1 person left.
Absolutely, yeah. You just take it, right? And I think when you're in that position as the 1 player, you really have to be strategic with where you position yourself and how you're moving, right?
Absolutely.
The second you move a little bit too close, they're gonna come up and take you out.
Gotta be ready to, especially after you throw, to get back.
Exactly, yeah. And there's players I see like Riel Wilmot who do a really good job of getting back as quickly as possible.
Absolutely.
And that's something that's it's a skill that's not really I guess as flashy as some of the other things like a big arm, but there's little skills in dodgeball where
Oh, nice throw there by
they
Oblivion.
can really good throw there by Oblivion. Dark Horse. Dark Horse with 5 balls here and a nice shot onto the hat.
Gotta cling him in the head there. But I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, especially when they're on their knees, that's going to happen.
Right,
You know?
exactly. And I was speaking to this earlier with one of my other casters about positioning when you're blocking, and if it's better to have some movement or stay stationary and just focus on that blocking.
Well, when there's more players on the court, it's always harder to get that too. Oh, nice
Absolutely.
follow up there by Oblivion.
I think it's important to not just take those single throws, right? It's very easy for more inexperienced team to just run up to the line and throw 1 ball.
Absolutely.
But the more you start to work with your team and start putting 2 balls on people, the more success you're going to have taking out players, right?
Oh, nice throw there by Oblivion. But
Exactly,
they
and there you go.
They did lose 3 balls though.
But was it worth it?
Oh,
Take out
Mergler,
a
I'd say
player
so.
of Mergler's caliber, right?
Well, 2
I would
solo
agree with
throws.
you. I think it is definitely worth
Now they got 2 balls there, both surviving.
it. Absolutely. Interesting. Not giving it to the guard there. Giving.
Oblivion, a newer team. Usually they have a coach, but it doesn't look like they have one on the side at the moment. I think Heathen's.
So good counter rush there by Dark Horse,
Yeah,
taking
getting
out
out
2
2
players. 2 for 1 trade.
That's where
Really good in
getting
Dark
back
Horse.
very quickly needs to happen, and both Oblivion caught up at the attack line.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness! And what a throw by Schmidt.
Which one?
Yeah, exactly. Baby Schmidt.
Baby Schmidt. There you go.
Playing with him, it's hard to tell sometimes when you're on the court with someone how hard their throw is. But once you take a step back and you see it from like a different angle, you're like, wow, that's really
absolutely.
impressive. Yeah. So Dark Horse now taking the 9-0 lead against
10-0.
10-0 lead. Sorry, the score has not been updated. 10-0 lead against Oblivion here. And they're going to continue to look to increase their lead.
Well, didn't get this time. Oh, Chico taking out the Oblivion players. I gotta get to know all these players' names.
Yeah, that's one thing. We don't know all the Oblivion players' names, so it's a little bit.
So a few new teams this season. We're trying to get used to their names.
Yeah.
Apologies, I didn't announce this earlier. My name is Nathaniel Gatza. I am joining Terrence for this final second half.
With 2 balls.
They got some arms on their team. That's
Absolutely. They just need to work on their accuracy a little bit. And I think already from last season, they have got a lot better. Just how they're throwing. I know.
Well, 1 ball, they threw 3. I feel like that was a mistake. Usually they don't give up 3 balls like that. They're going to put it on ball.
Overdrop. What a play there. 4 balls for his team. No one taken out.
That was his job
really
there,
good.
was to try and bait as many balls as he can.
Exactly. I feel like in that situation, you either want to get as many balls for your team as you can or try to trade. And in that situation, they're about even on players, I think, so you don't want to take the trade maybe in that situation. So yeah, getting that many balls is definitely a win for Dark Horse. All right, Oblivion down on players but up on balls. Let's see what they can do here. Making the play call. Are they going to put... No, they opt to take 1. They try to... Nope, the ball hitting the camera. Oh, sorry. Opting to go for Murgler there, but just not able to land. Oh, and what a shot there. Cross-court shot by Schmidt.
He's just cleaning house right now.
Absolutely. Really good take from him there. Oh my goodness, and what a waterfall throw.
I think it's all ball those.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen Mr. Register here clean up some rounds. Could this be one of those magical moments?
Possibly, but it's going to be tough.
Nope. And the other side.
Yeah.
The catch.
Going against an experienced team, trying to 1v6 is not the easiest. We're going to have a timeout from Dark Horse. Interesting. Maybe they're just tired, need a little break.
They might be wanting to test a few things as well. When you're up 11-0, sometimes it's good practice time to figure out what you want to do or make sure your team doesn't step off the gas.
Yeah, I think it's really important as a team to be able to utilize, no matter what type of game you're in, utilize that game for whatever practice you can use it for, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So when you're against a better team, trying to figure out how you can grind against them. When you're against maybe a team that's not as experienced, okay, what can we practice during this game that we wouldn't usually work on?
Absolutely. I think for Oblivion here, it'd be nice for them to get a couple rounds, a couple wins in. I think it'd really lift their spirits. So hopefully they've had a few rounds now where they've had the lead in players, and now they just need to figure out a way to take that and clinch the round.
Absolutely.
All right, we got the nice next start here. What's it got? Olivier on the rush here, going to be going to Pernitsky.
Extremely fast rush from Dark Horse. Just not able. Did you see what he tried to do there? He tried to do the back pass without looking. Just might not be his practice on that, so something for them to work on.
Follow up by Schmidt, though. I think they did clip someone there. The toe.
All right, famous curve from Brian Gordon, doesn't quite land.
Yeah, and then they threw the... threw all their balls away, catching Schmidt out, or getting Schmidt out, but then getting taken out in the crossfire. There we go, corner. Oh, nice pre-counter there, taking out Wu.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Two balls going for the left guard of Oblivion, just doesn't quite land. Nice block there by Schmidt. That's one thing Schmidt is really good at. Getting even with one hand. I know that's kind of like frowned upon in the community. Oh, and Pernitsky can't quite see
counter
it.
throw there. See again, Oblivion has majority players here, by 1. can they utilize this and clinch it?
We'll have to see.
It is.
Doesn't quite get back.
As soon as you get that fake in and then you go down and you're at the line, you are just dead.
One thing I've noticed recently with kind of like the meta and how it's evolving, I've noticed that there's been a lot more counter rushing. And I feel like that's something people saw a lot at Worlds, watching Worlds. Teams would throw at the line and then the other team would come. I know Team Malaysia does that a lot. They would counter rush.
Yep.
It's like just like this. Just like Oliver Job did there. And I feel like that's been happening so much more this last season. I don't know if it's just something I'm noticing.
Well,
or
if they're throwing 2 balls, especially when you're down to less players, it's better. If you're going to get these trades off the rush, you may as well, because if you got 5 players to 2, you take a trade. Well, now they're down to 1 player, and you're down to 4 players. It's a very strategic advantage to get.
Absolutely. I do.
Hey, it's our first stream. No, it's not that bad. I think it's going fantastic.
Okay.
Do we have a lot of viewers?
I have no idea.
No idea. To our many viewers, thank you for being here. Oh, we got a little bit of a... Still getting that hit off. A little frustration there from Oblivion. Big smiles on their face, though.
Alright, so
Push from Dark Horse here, taking that throw.
nice dodge there from Coley, I believe his name is. Coley Dennis, I think. Oh, good. Oh, I thought that was a trade, but no, just a hit there from Ben Schmidt, taking out Brian Gordon.
Oblivion throwing a few extra balls there.
Ooh, nice shot
middle.
there. I'm really impressed by the way Dark Horse is playing right now. They're playing really good.
So these few players can...
Nice shot there by Josh Schmidt.
I think they're taking this opportunity. I think that's what that timeout was for. But they're taking a few more opportunities. Taking a few more opportunities to practice pre-counters and quick transitions.
Absolutely.
See how the survivability works out for Oblivion here. We have 5 balls now. 2 balls on.
Absolutely. They just got to make sure after they
See,
throw.
that's where it was, the trade.
See, that's why you just have to have really good awareness and understanding of what the other player is going to do, right? It's okay to throw, from behind the attack line.
See, again, they're doing that push, that pendulum, they're just cutting in there and taking them out. Again, majority players, that's what they're going to do. And that's with the Oblivion, if they can adjust to that, though, they'll get a few extra players in.
Their brother?
All right, so big lead here from Dark Horse. Let's see if Oblivion can get on the board. Oh, good attempt there from Chico. Just a little bit too low. Doesn't quite land. It's going to be Oblivion's turn to throw.
See if Oblivion can capitalize here. Whoa, beautiful shot there, right on the toes.
Nice shot there by Oliver Job.
2 couple of players, though. Now it's 5-4 players. Dark Horse's throw. Let's see if Oblivion can pick it up here. Oh, a nice follow-up there by Oblivion, taking out 2 players, preventing the shadow catch.
Oblivion has the number advantage now, so let's see if they can take this round.
Comes.
Oh, and Dustin, yep. Teso register, and now we have 4-ball advantage for Oblivion. Oh, almost tapping the Oblivion player on the toes. Just missing.
Taking some aggressive counters there, Oblivion.
Absolutely. But I mean, when you're in a game like this, right? Like, why not? Why not work on your counters? Why not practice some stuff that you're not you wouldn't normally do?
I'm noticing half the Oblivion players don't have knee pads.
We were talking about that actually last game, Jonathan, Tashino and I, about how some of these guys were actually, I think, former volleyball players, I believe.
Surprising then, you think they just have
Yeah,
knee
you think they
pads
would
on
have knee
hand.
pads, yeah, but hopefully they end up getting some soon because it just adds like another layer to your game, right?
Well, absolutely.
Actually,
You notice the Oblivion players, none of them go down.
right, exactly. Actually, one of the Oblivion players earlier was on the ground with no knee pads, like on his knees with no knee pads.
Reminds me of the days of whiteout for.
No, that was before my time for sure.
14-0 for Oblivion.
Dark Horse, you know.
Sorry, Dark Horse.
Yeah, Dark Horse just looks so good today. They're playing really fast. It's going to be really interesting to see how they end up faring against the likes of New Era and Zeal.
Well,
They've
I think it
historically
was-
been the best teams.
Oblivion played New Era, I believe, last week, and they lost, I think, 18-0.
Okay.
So I think right now, a good practice for them would be if they can at least lock in one win tonight.
Absolutely.
Great
yeah.
morale booster.
For sure, definitely.
Nice block there. Oblivion now has 4 balls.
Oh, what a throw there by Eldon. And actually a good counter from the Oblivion player.
He's looked for it.
Yeah.
4 balls. Right on the knees.
Okay, I'll be right back, alright?
Absolutely. Oh, a nice hit there by Oblivion, throwing 2 balls there to Olivier. Throwing 2 balls there to Oblivion. Dark Oblivion now has the 4 balls. See if they can use this opportunity, get another lead. Ooh, throwing 3 balls. Ooh, 5 balls now for Dark Horse. Generally in this situation, you'll see at least one person off. But in this case, there were 2. So we'll probably see a few charges now from Dark Horse here on counters. There it is. Yeah, there's 1. There's 2.
Alright, another win by, another round 1 by Dark Horse. I'm going to extend their lead once more. Nope.
54,
Yeah, no, not quite.
15.
Alright, so this is probably going to be the last round before sudden death here. Let's see if Oblivion can snag this one. So we got the double pitch from Dark Horse.
Chico taking him out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seem to be killing them off the rush, so
I think in that situation, it might be smart for them to offer a defensive rush. I don't know if they're at that level yet, but I think it's really smart to just get back and just survive, right?
Absolutely.
Because if you're starting every round already down a player or 2, it's going to be really difficult for you to win any round.
nice scramble there.
Yeah,
knowing
they're
that the
having
timer
fun.
is down. Oh, with the timer counting down, right?
Right.
You want to get those balls in. I think it's 5 to 5 for players.
Right, so
Be an interesting sudden death here.
absolutely. 3 balls right off the start.
Yep.
I'm not too sure if I agree with that decision, but no. Oh, what a hit! Ooh, that one sounded like it stung.
Yep. Down to 2 players just like that.
Yeah, unfortunate for Oblivion, but
That's part of learning.
the Dark Horse knows. They know the curve is coming, and
Yep.
they're ready for it.
Put a few balls there on them.
Yeah.
4 balls for Dark Horse. I'm gonna say 2 balls on someone probably here. Oh.
Just
Flipping.
Brian Gordon
Yeah.
against 4 really strong players. Not an easy position to be in. Let's see if he can make something happen. Oh, and he's able to dodge. Good awareness from him.
Yep.
Realizing
Got
that
4
the
balls.
rush was coming. And yeah, he's a very patient player. He's not one who's going to rush this at all. He's going to take his time. Notice how he's not moving up to the attack line, giving them the opportunity to rush him. But
At the same time, you're losing all that distance on your throwing power.
exactly. So it's where's the balance, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be somewhere in between there.
See, now if he just like
And then
gets
playing it based off of how they play.
wants to make sure he gets a second ball there. Dustin Brunitsky looking for a catch here.
Yeah.
There it is.
And
Ooh.
that's the game. Dark Horse takes that one. Very impressive start to their season. They'll be starting 2-0.
Stay tuned for our next game, Meatballs versus Tempest.
Absolutely. How do we think Tempest is going to do in their next game?
Oh,
Mr. Gatsa.
No, they're gonna lose.
Oh, you think so? All right, so we'll have that game shortly. Stay tuned.
Those are backwards. Hey, hey, hey. What's this do? That, my good friend, is a microphone. Welcome to Tempest versus Meatballs, the funniest combination of teams you can think of. I'm Mitch Jansen. I just showed up. I'm not normally here, so you get a special bit of my voice in your ears for now, if you're actually listening. What a catch on the far side there for Tempest. You know why it's been so quiet the last while? Because producer Terrence Sampson's on the court playing. I showed up from a late night from work just to see what he's up to. Down to Quest, welcome. Yeah, go Meatballs, I would say so. I've never seen these two teams play each other before, but the Meatballs is a group of newbies, from what I can tell. There's a couple of guys who have been here before, but otherwise, you've got an entire list of veterans on the far side, which, as you can see, the score reflects. We haven't streamed in quite a while for Thursday Night League as well as Sunday Night League, but here we are, coming at you live from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. East Elmwood Community Center, the site of Dodgeball on Thursdays usually, except during the summer, something happened, I don't know what. Thursdays just became hard to get Dodgeball in place. A little bit of a flub of a shot coming from the side of Meatballs, but they got it down to one player on the side of Tempest. Tempest has not been in this situation before during this game, but they have been in this situation in past games that they've played and prevailed in the process. So it's not something they've not seen before, but that one went right across the block and a wrist. Hitting the player out. He used to, I believe, play for the Hitmen, now playing for a similarly colored team in Tempest. Coach Nick Grenier, I assume. Oh, brother. Okay. I'm just going to call you Coach for now. Coach Grenier, coaching his team, even though that's not his role. Telling you it is anyways. Yeah, go meatballs, brah. How do you like your meatballs, ladies and gentlemen? Personally. Oh, that's the wrong score. What am I doing? Personally, I prefer a little bit of sweet and sour on my meatballs. Now, if you've got something else you prefer for your meatballs, possibly garlic, a little bit of honey mustard flavor on your balls, let me know in the chat. Let's talk about balls. Dodgeball is a ball-themed sport, so why not? You could say anything and not get in trouble for it. Once again, you've got Tempest versus Meatballs coming at you. Meatballs got their backs to you. Tempest have a nice teal-colored jerseys on the far side, where they've got 3 players left on the court. This net in front of me is getting pretty low. Ooh, I'm gonna get hit in the face very soon. We'll all laugh about it. We might cry about it. I might cry about it. And we'll see how that goes. So I was just seeing which source was this microphone. So I've never seen this style of a mic before. Very much thrown off. Orange shirt man whips off to the right of himself, dodging 2 of the balls that were thrown at him. You like IKEA balls. IKEA balls don't sound so bad. I do enjoy Swedish meatballs. They got some nice flavor. Team Sweden was at Worlds this past September, at the beginning of September in Edmonton, Alberta, and they did not bring meatballs with them. I was very disappointed. You're watching from Denver. That's nice. Hey, we are at USA Nationals next week, speaking of Denver. That's down in Las Vegas. I'm actually personally flying out to Las Vegas to help stream USA Nationals. I don't know if we'll get much commentary because a lot of the commentary team will be playing at Nationals in Las Vegas, so we should have a little bit of fun there. It'll be nice. Jelly jam in Sweden. That's got to be nice. I do, man, there's so many different kind of sauces out there in the world. We could just name off a whole bunch of them. And it's all because meatballs. Ooh, 2 balls thrown at. Both of them missing. And the meatballs have burden. But really only same amount of balls, same amount of players, so they got to throw anyways. And they throw all their balls, but one of them, Tom Chuck, gets tagged out by fluorescent highlighter man. And we're in sudden death. 2v1, sudden death. 3 balls aside, no blocking. As Coach Nick Grenier tells his newbie team. I wonder if he trains them using thunderbolts in their hands. Most likely. I'd like to see that. Orange highlighter going up. With 1 ball in hand, they both throw it. The quick dodging Terrence Sampson, who chucks both balls out. Straight to my face. But the net saved me. Burden still on orange highlighter. Because they got 2 players. Sampson now 5 balls tagged right in the face. Meatballs are now got 2 points in their name. 2 meatballs. 2 meatballs on the court. And now they switch sides, so we get to see the backside of Tempest. That should be fun. Anybody complain about that? Yes, go balls. Go balls indeed. It's a very ballsy move, calling your team meatballs when all of us are hungry. I'm hoping to grab myself some meatballs on my way home tonight. I've never tasted a dodgeball before. I do expect it does not taste like salty meatballs. What am I talking about? All right. Can we switch sides on this? Is that how this works? So the fun part about this production setup, Terrence Sampson set this up himself. I'm looking at his... I don't want to mess up with this because I'm a little scared I'm going to screw it all up. Playground rubber. These aren't rubber balls per se. They're foam technically, but the skin is... How would you describe it? It's like it's a weird sort of skin, but inside the ball it's actually foam. You don't have to blow them up. They're not like rubber balls where you got to blow them up. Yeah, the foam ones. I mean, if you're involved in the national championships next week, there's 3 or 4 different ball types that they're using: foam, cloth, rubber, and something else. They call them no sting. I don't even know what that means though. That's why I kept getting hit. Ah, you guys. Yeah. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. Is he the shortest guy in the room? Producer Samson throws up the ball to I know his name, McManus over there. McMuffin Manus. Whoa, that means like 5 years. Scared to get canceled for a moment there. Yeah. Yeah, no, not in each match. I think each day is going to be a different ball type. So I believe it's Thursday they start with foam or something like that, where they do a whole tournament. Friday is a different one with a different ball type. Saturday is like a whole day of another ball type. And then Sunday is the culmination of the entire thing with the 4th ball type. I believe it's rubber, no sting, foam, and cloth. I could look it up online. USADodgeball.com. They got all the information there. You just stumbled? Yeah, hey, that's how I got into the Twitch music side of things. I just stumbled into the music side, and now basically half of this channel's followers are followers of Twitch music. So, you make friends, you somehow gain another 4,000 followers that never even thought they would follow a Dodgeball channel before, but hey, here you go. What a catch by Tom Chuck on the far side. You can't see it on camera, but he juggled for a good 5 seconds. Unfortunately, you're never going to see it and realize that even happened. But there he is. He's poking his head on the camera now. We have to think about getting Terrence Sampson a bit of a wider angle on these on this camera setup. It's a nice setup he's got going on. You can only expand on it. That is for sure. OMG, bruh, thanks for sticking around. I see that you only just followed too. How'd you find us? How'd you find me? You probably wouldn't have stuck around if somebody wasn't talking on the mic, hey? I'm just gonna guess. Keeping in mind, Tempest on the near side of the camera. And you got the meatballs now on the far side. They did switch sides. The fun part about it is I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. Those guys on the far side did not wear brown shirts to signify that they're just a bunch of meatballs. Maybe it's the balls they're holding they're imagining are the meatballs. But they're not brown. Anybody ever eaten yellow meatballs before? I know I haven't. Tom Chuck wanted to go for that catch and missed it. 2 players on the far side just got tagged out. Oh, nice. Co-streaming. That's cool. We've been co-streamed once before. And it was by some cowboy. He called himself the Rabble Wrangler? Something like that. And he just talks about stuff in a Texas accent and he owns a ranch. I think that might have been just part of the character. I'm not sure, but I haven't seen him in a while. That was a while back, and he was an interesting character. The pitch up from Samson to McManus. Oh, he's thinking about that one. Freaked them out, pushed them back, and hey, there you go. Tempest has 4 balls just like that, and not one shot was thrown. What a catch by Tomchuk on highlighter, man. Probably the closest to looking like a meatball out of that whole group on the far side. That's a sweet and sour meatball if I ever saw one. Oh, what a block. But he second-guessed that one, but it was a good block. Just realizing now, Tempest should be 6-5. 6-2, I mean. There you go. Good old graphics. Hey, DTQ shot guy. Meatballs. That's probably what's making this game right now. Honestly, if it weren't for meatballs, it'd probably be a blowout. Because everybody likes some meatballs in their mouth, right? Especially sweet and sour. Thanks for the follow, Big Jules. Big Jules, speaking of meatballs, I guess. That might be a reference to some form of balls, maybe. Not a hit on highlighter, man. Stay out this time. Don't get catch back in. Because the first person to get brought back in would be the other guy that got hit. McManus with a nice sidewinder dodge. It's basically ducked a bit. It wasn't much. Trudeau with the call, except Tomchuk with the throw. Right between the two groups of people on the side of meatballs, and then McManus with a nice dodge right in front of your camera shot. Is this camera blurry? No, I'm just crazy. Player wasn't sure what the call was, and then the ref's like, yeah, you were hit. And he's like, I see. 3 balls on the far side, going right towards Trudeau. Didn't have to really dodge much, but McManus with a commending throw as an attack back. It's Meatball's turn to throw once again, right in between the same spot, but not much going on. Tempest coming up to the line. Oh, 2 balls on on the left guard of Meatballs. Now, guard is a term that they don't use anywhere else but here. Funny thing about that. Nobody calls that position a guard, apparently. It's either wing, and I can't remember what the other one was. Ball's right over Tomchuk's head. And then hitting Brillinger's partner right in the face. She's a trooper hanging out here with the men, shagging some balls for the teams. What's a real term? Don't laugh. Also known as ball retrieving. What a block by Trudeau. Then Tomchuk taking out one of the balls, meatballs, that is. Right over top of the final meatball's head. Is this his final form? Not sure. I honestly think if there were any final form on the far side of meatballs, it would be highlighter, man. Some nice sweet and sour balls. What a shot by Trudeau. Ending that one. It is now 7-2. 7-2.
Is it broken now? Who knows?
7 points. 7-2, yeah. They got a 5-point spread. This is good for the overall standings because this is just the beginning of the season. I might be wrong on that. This might be the second week of the season. Based on the fact I'm seeing the standings on the bottom of the screen, I'm not aware. I just showed up to drop off some equipment for a tournament happening next week in this city because I am streaming a different tournament. There's so much tournaments going on these days. It's crazy. What do we play to? It's actually 20-minute halves. Usually we would have a 20-minute counter on the screen. I believe the timer was disabled because Trevor Sampson, Terrence. What? Terrence Sampson. I don't know why I called him Trevor. Producer Terrence Sampson is playing in this game, so he disabled the timer. I'm the MVP. No, I just showed up. Nobody was on mic, so I'm like, hey, cool, a microphone. Let's go. This is a nice setup, like I said. The camera could be better, but this is Terrence's first time doing this. The only way is up from here, right? When I first started streaming back in 2018, I was in the same boat. Webcam, stuff like that. But hey, this channel, Dodgeball TTV, welcome here. This channel is meant as a community channel for the dodgeball community. So, nothing better than helping other dodgeball organizations get going, people who want to stream get going, stuff like that. That's partially why I'm going down to the States next week, helping out with their tournament. Stuff like that, yeah. I introed? Wow, I mean, I'd talk more about myself, but honestly, most of the time, it's what's going on the court, right? Terrence Sampson passing up the ball to McManus, but Trudeau scared the far side of the meatballs a little bit by making them think that McManus was going to throw, and he never did. Ooh, highlighter man. Hitting Brillinger. Taken out. How does it feel getting hit by a sweet and sour meatball, sir? Fantastic was the answer. You like what, sorry? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's great seeing new players on the court. And honestly, that's what streaming helps with. If people ever show up and say, hey, this is dodgeball? What is this? Is this real? I'm going to look up the rules. I'm going to look up what league is in my area. I'm going to look up yada, yada, yada. And like, how much equipment I actually have to buy. Honestly, this is the most inexpensive startup sport you can join because the leagues provide the balls. You just, need some good shoes, some pants, a shirt to wear. Every once in a while, people get shot in the nuts just like that. That's okay. You can wear a cup if you need to. Knee pads. If you don't wear knee pads, you're going to have arthritis by the time you're 35. Or in my case, if I don't throw properly, I'm going to hyperextend my shoulder and I'm never going to be able to use it properly ever again. So, pick your poison, everyone. 4 balls on the side of meatballs. Oh my goodness, and he goes, Nate Gatza throwing a ball straight down the middle, and one of the guys just dodged right into it. You never know where those balls are going to go. Ooh. 2 balls on target, both hitting Terrence Sampson. Meatballs are working together here without realizing that they're actually working together. What a dodge. You didn't even have to move that meatball. Trade for shot between a meatball and Tom Chuck. Tom Chuck he must be a hungry dude to be able to hit a meatball like that. Oh my goodness, yeah, hey, so funny story about TwitchCon is I talked to a bunch of people about trying to do hoping to do a tournament with streamers next TwitchCon if it's in San Diego. Once we know locations and dates, if it's in San Diego, I know a league that is interested in actually looking for venues where we would just, find 8 streamers to be captains. And that would be basically the marketing part of it. And then they would schoolyard pick your teams. And we'll see where that goes. I don't know how far we can go with an idea like that, but honestly, I've always wanted to do a tournament at TwitchCon. Ever since we had this channel. That was so graciously I don't want to say handed to us, but Twitch has been awesome to us, that's for sure. 4 balls on the side of meatballs, except one of them rolled to the other side because they didn't grab it fast enough. Gats on the far side throwing a ball at the right guard of the meatballs. Now they have 4. Yeah, but just a layover in Vegas isn't great unless you actually get to go check it out. I don't know. My thing about Vegas is I want to check out Hoover Dam and Red Rock Canyon while I'm there. It sounded deadly. But yeah, so I'm more of a nature type guy, so that's what I'm gonna go check out. Call Hoover Dam nature. Wow, what is wrong with me? Tempest is now up by 8, because I can't do math, apparently. Welcome to the 7 viewers we apparently have. My name is Mitch Jansen, taking over for Terrence Sampson, who is throwing some balls right now. His butt was basically in my face just now. I don't know if it was in yours. I didn't look down at the camera. Let me know in the comments. You got meatballs on the far side. Got 2 points up on Tempest, who are on the near side, who have 10. And we are in the second half. I don't know what the timing is, but I could yell at referee Josh LeBerge to let me know. I don't know if I care to. What is it, 10:13? It's got to be almost over soon. Oh, that's not even the real time. Uh-oh. I think the camera's falling down. Hold on a second. What a setup. There's not much you can do with new stuff that you never really tried to play with. But this is it's a good start. How long is a half? 20 minutes. 20 minutes per half. There is no such thing as a mercy rule unless the opposing team decides to just walk off the court. But I don't think I've ever seen that unless it were like a playoff game and the team was just a bunch of randoms who didn't care to play in the first place, because that does happen in lower level leagues, but not in this competitive. They would probably get suspended in some way for pulling something off like that. There's no real written rules on that sort of thing, but I'm sure there would be a punishment down the line if that were to happen. What a block by Brillinger, who actually did something just now instead of being hit. Bounced up, and then the ball also, while blocking, dodging it at the same time. What a double shot, but yeah, that catch wouldn't have counted if he kept it in his clutches, because the ball that hit him first did die. So technically in this sport, by the way, you aren't actually dead until the ball that hits you is also dead, which, it hits the ground, it hits an inanimate object, that sort of thing. So you have a chance to catch yourself back, save yourself. Or, you guys.
Coming for you.
Yeah, I know, huh? Hold on a sec, I'll be right back.
What is going on here? Why is this? I get in the habit for each. I know, that's not like, I was there like, I want it, but.
Ah, there we go. It's most likely going to fall again, but we'll see how it is for now. 11-2. I missed the ending. Hope you enjoyed it. Ooh. It's hard work being a
player streamer, I guess. I'm not really a player, but if a ball lands near me, I gotta do my due diligence and say, here's a ball. You need to be playing with this ball. 6 balls must always be on court, but if not, one team is at a disadvantage they don't need to be on. What a bounce, and then I thought that was safe, but he decided to walk off. And usually if you walk off arbitrarily, what a catch. Gatsa saving his own teammate. Again, not something you see on the camera shop, but you can pretend this was radio and I'm describing it to you. I'm doing a terrible job at it, but hey, we're having fun here. I'm usually a producer and not a commentator. Orange highlighter, sweet and sour meatball man. Really chucking his balls. Missing a lot of his shots, but he's throwing spice on his balls. Taking out Brillinger, who's been a main target of his basically this entire match. Orange sweet and sour dude still in. It's basically every man versus him. So we'll see how this ends. Is there headphones? Can I see what I sound like? Hi, check, check. Oh, hey. What? Oh. You know, it's probably turned off monitor anyways. That was sudden death, ladies and gentlemen. I said nothing about that, and that's okay. But hey, Tempest was up 12-2 on the meatballs. But 10 points, Tempest wins. It should give them a good plus-minus against whoever they decide to play. It looks like they got 1 win, 2 losses. I believe that's what that stuff at the bottom is for. Honestly, this is producer Terrence Sampson's setup. I'm not sure exactly what he did, but I'm learning just by looking. So I think Tempest is 1-2, and Meatballs are now 0-2. Is that the standing stuff? Is that like you're 1-2 now? Is that how that works?
We would be 1-2, yes.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't have the chat open earlier, so it was a little rough because my phone died. So I had to and I was using it as a hotspot. So many hiccups. Yeah. First time streaming this, it was rough. The amount of technical difficulties I had to deal with, and I was casting while I was trying to fix it.
See, this is why I told you, honestly, you should have had 2 commentators.
I wanted to, but they didn't want to. They didn't want to step up. Okay. So I was getting like one person at a time. I had Katie first, then John Tashino, then Taylor Yule, then Nate Gatsa, but like it was always like one after the other.
Yeah,
so.
and then like.
And the camera wasn't great. It wasn't the best position. Didn't get a GoPro, but you know what? We're learning.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is good for. Honestly, I was saying it during the stream. You can listen back for proof. But like, it's good start.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're not gonna be the best looking stream on your first stream.
No,
like nobody ever
not.
was.
No.
So like,
so work in progress.
Yeah. I realized like I was doing the score thing and I'm like, wait, white on white.
Yeah. There's also a timer here too, but I disabled that because I didn't want to.
I saw that afterwards. I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother.
No. There's too much. And like during the games, I would forget to like change the score, turn the timer off, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry,
For confusion's sake, you guys, you just came in for this game. I understand, but that was the last game of the night. And it was probably your favorite due to the fact that it's a team called Meatballs. And we had a lot of fun talking about meat and balls and
ball-related puns.
And like if you look back at the chat, dude, like look at this. Yeah. It's all about meatballs.
Love it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks for holding it down all by yourself here. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I have not done this
in a minute. Since Worlds?
No, I'm talking like commentating and streaming at the same time was probably like right before COVID hit in March 2022. I would be doing I would have the mic and I would be talking on commentary.
Yeah.
Ever since then, I always had some group
doing
like,
it for you
without it being just by myself.
Right, it's a lot of work too, like
it is.
You can't really focus on doing both, but
do we want to stop streaming anytime soon?
Sure. Good night? Yeah, good night everyone. Thanks guys for watching. Next week, I probably won't be streaming Thursday men's, but I will try to be streaming this Sunday co-ed. Division is pretty competitive this season. I know there's been, during the summer, it gets a little bit low on attendance and whatnot, but...
Yeah, I think Thursday next week is actually when USA Nationals starts, too.
Okay.
So it would be an okay one to not worry about.
Yeah, 2 weeks from today, though, I should be streaming that Thursday. So a lot of good games here at Elmwood, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
And yeah. All right, so thanks everyone for watching. I'm Terrence, this is Mitch.
Yeah, I just showed up randomly. So.
Yeah.
It's just
we
Terrence.
appreciate you. Yeah. All right, take care, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, have a good night.